pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we've got a number of things on the agenda today, most notably discussion regarding provisional chief. So there's an executive session there, and we will return to public session. So executive session under General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21, subsection A2, to discuss strategy sessions in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, or to conduct collective bargaining sessions or contract negotiations with non-union personnel, provisional police chief, if an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the bargaining position of the public body and the chair so declares, and the board will return to public session. Is there a motion to go into executive session?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote, Mr. Gasper.
Yes.
Roll call vote, Mr. Hinckley.
Yes.
And I'm a yes, so we're now going to go into executive session, but we will return. All right, we were in executive session. Is a motion to reconvene the open session?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call vote, Mr. Gasper.
Yes.
Mr. Hinckley.
Yes.
And I'm a yes. All right, this is, arguably one of our more important meetings that we just had. Is what we're going to do with filling the role of provisional chief with Chief Carew's retirement. And the board has decided that, in fairness, the process is to reach out to the senior sergeant and offer that person the appointment, regardless of speculation or whatever. That's the right thing to do. That's what's been done in the past. And the board has asked me to do that, so I will be reaching out to the senior sergeant to gauge interest and then report back to the board. I think what we should do is, as we discussed, set up a meeting for September 4th based on schedules at 9 a.m., an executive session, and then an open session to come to some resolution based on the conversation that I have. But I think, this process moving forward needs to be fair to all parties. We've got some really, really good people who want to lead this department, and I think fairness should be our North Star as we go forward. So appreciate, gentlemen, everybody's input. If we're good with that, that will be the process.
Appreciate that, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All right, very good. All right, so we're going to skip over. That was what we talked about with regarding the provisional chief. Unfortunately, we've got a letter of resignation from Kathleen Silva. To whom it may concern, I'll be resigning from my position as the Assistant DPW Director of the town of Acushnet as of September 8th, 2025. I decided to take early retirement, enjoy time with my family. It has been my pleasure to work with Dan Menard and Ann Tomachek, as well as the entire DPW department team for the past 12 years. Is there a motion to accept with regret? I know we all have comments that we want to make about Kathy, but we should at least get that.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. To Kathy, thank you. I know, Kevin, you probably have more to say because you've worked really closely with Kathy over the years, but anytime I've ever had a chance to work with Kathy, he's always been responsive and helpful, and somebody that can rely on to follow through on things. But I'll never get in the way of somebody wanting to spend more time with their family, and that's what I told Kathy. If there wasn't any pushback of like, oh, what do we need to do to keep you to stay? I don't like doing that, especially when somebody says they want to spend more time with their family or go on to the next stop. But with that said, anytime somebody leaves a position who's been there for so long, I think it's an opportunity to look at the operations and how we do things there, and if there are opportunities to modernize or improve or whatever, and we can discuss that in our next executive session as we talk about staffing. So gentlemen, the floor is yours regarding Kathy.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Kathy Silver is a phenomenal employee. I've had the opportunity to work very closely with her and DPW staff all these years, and she's been an instrumental individual in keeping that office flowing, water and sewer billing, all of the water records with DEP. Super intelligent lady. She'll be sorely missed by me, I know that for a fact. So Kathy, thank you very much for being the employee that you've been, and I hope to stay in touch with you in the future.
Mr. Chairman, if I may. Kathy was one of the first people I met after I was elected, and I always like to make it a point to stop in and check in with her. And after watching all the processes, I can say she's honestly going to be very missed. She was thorough, efficient, and extremely kind, and she helped me quite a bit in my first year to learn how processes work. And I just want to say thank you very much for everything you've done, Kathy, and good luck in your retirement.
Right. All right, next item, DPW related. Position for a truck driver and laborer, Mr. Jordan Gonsalves. When this came across my email, I asked Mr. Gasper to meet with him. Kevin's kind of our DPW guy, and I think you did, right?
I did.
With the candidate?
I did have an opportunity. I told Dan, set it up. I'd like to meet him down at the town barn. He met me down at the town barn. I think it was a Tuesday morning with Dan. We walked through the shop, discussed equipment and things of the like. He's got a CDL. He's got a Class A license for heavy hauling, so he can be an asset to the department that way. He's a young man. He's fit for the job. He's eager to get to work. I think that was the biggest thing that, I personally liked about Jordan is he continued to say, I'm just eager to get to work. So
Right.
I think he'll be a pretty good fit. He comes from Dan's recommendation, so I think he'll be a good fit, and we can hire him. We can have him start ASAP next week. September, I think it's 2nd is Tuesday.
Mhm.
So I make a motion to appoint Jordan Gonsalves to the DPW September 2nd.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Yep, yep. All right, next thing, American Legion Memorial Motorcycle Run. Got this email came across my desk. I wanted to get it before the board. I don't have an issue with it, but I wanted to get the board's thoughts.
I have no problem with it.
Mr. Chairman, I have zero issues with it as well, as long as they have the normal protocol in place, speaking with the police chief, fire chief, and anybody else that has to sign off on it.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
All right, sounds good. And Sydney proactively sent a note to the Board of Health. I'm assuming that's what needs to be done. I don't know about like,
A food truck inspection or something?
yeah, I don't know if that's,
I
but
don't
also with alcohol, I don't know if they plan to serve outside and if we're allowed to do that. I remember in COVID, I think we allowed
Yeah.
outdoor sales. So whatever, Sydney, if you could just find that out, either from town council, whatever it needs to be, if they need a 1-day license to do that, whatever we gotta do to accommodate them, we should.
I know for our 1-day licenses, they do need a couple of special forms or certifications in order to sell liquor, so I'll.
Just find out what they wanna do.
But they already hold a liquor license, so I don't think it's any big deal. We can check with council and just make sure that we can.
Just wanna make sure for outdoor sales.
They
right?
they did mention consuming outdoors, right?
Yeah, so we just wanna make sure, like if somebody's walking down the street, we just wanna make sure that there's a plan in place and we can help them get to achieve what they wanna achieve, so. There's a motion to approve these requests.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Let's see. Anything else, gentlemen?
Yeah, if that's it for that. I just want to go on the record. Tuesday night's meeting, I spoke about the possible problems with the deed for the fire station with the Civil Wars memorial implements and articles of war. A memorial is not considered either. I've had a conversation with a couple of veterans, and I looked it up on the web myself, and I did a little bit more research, and it doesn't look like that would be a deterrent for us to place that Civil War monument on the fire station ground. So I think we're clear, good to go, Mr. Chairman.
All right, sounds good. All right, got a next executive session, and also I'd like Jamie Velasquez to join us for that. So Sydney, if you can just let Jamie V know that we're going to be going to executive session. Executive session number 2, executive session under Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A, Subsection 2, to conduct strategy sessions in preparation for negotiations with non-union personnel, or to conduct collective bargaining sessions or contract negotiations with non-union personnel staffing and the chair so declares, and the board will not return to public session at the conclusion of the executive session.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
before we go too far, do you have the agenda to revise? We don't have the revised agenda, I apologize. Ms. Labonte revised the Board of Selectmen's agenda and council's waiting.
Oh, is this for the soil board stuff?
It's for the Board of Selectmen to
Oh,
vote.
okay.
So,
Oh, I don't have that, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was operating. Is it?
I don't know if I chopped that one off. Can you access the agenda, Bob, the revised one, and read the agenda for executive session? I had to call Pam an emergency for town council to add an executive session.
Oh, okay.
You were already gone.
Just for the second one? Well, the third one technically?
It's the one about for Keating.
Yep, okay. Do you want to vote on this first and then we can just read it off?
Yeah. So a roll call vote for executive session number 2.
I'll make a motion to go into executive session, Mr. Chairman.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, Mr. Gasper?
Yes.
And I am a yes.
Nice. Okay. Executive session 3, executive session pursuant to General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21, Subsection 3, to discuss litigation strategy with respect to P.J. Keating Company versus Town of Acushnet et al. And Acushnet Board of Health versus P.J. Keating, civil action numbers 2273 CV 00426 and 2273 CV 00642, where discussion in open session would have a detrimental effect on the town's litigation position, and the chair so declares, and will not return to open session. Is there a motion to go into that executive session?
So move.
Second.
Roll call vote. Mr. Gasper?
Yes.
Mr. Hinckley?
Yes.
Yes. All right, we're gonna go into those executive sessions.